as a young boy, I thought that, I was going to be in the NBA. That was plan A and B. And plan C was to be be a businessman. But, for the youth, I think that's why it's so rewarding. And so, that's why we're so passionate about going back into the schools with our workshops. When we go into the schools, it's predominantly African American males, so that they can see, you can be successful being something other than, a basketball player or a football player or a rapper or, or a movie star, whatever all those entertainment and those sports fields are. I'm glad that, we have the opportunity to show these, young, youth of Milwaukee that there are, other options to become successful. I've been playing basketball ever since I could remember, ever since I was 3 years old, sitting in my father's lap, shooting hoops. I played throughout high school, was fortunate enough to win 2 state championships with Rufus King High School, went on to play Wisconsin Stevens Point. So, through those years, I developed a lot of relationships, a lot of, connections, with people knowing me as Khalif, the student athlete, Khalif, the basketball player. And in the professional world, they don't necessarily know me as Khalif, the tech entrepreneur, Khalif, the tech startup, entrepreneur. But, I think as we continue to do the work that we're doing with Young Enterprising Society, my tech accomplishments will be celebrated just as equally as my sports accomplishments would. You don't really see too many people succeed in athletics as well as in tech. It was kind of where, at least at Rufus King, it was kind of a disconnect between the quote-unquote athletes and the quote-unquote nerds, so to speak. So I guess in some sense I kind of I kind of broke the mold in that, and I kind of did, follow my own path and did my own thing where I was, equally successel. Seeing, people like my mother, my father, and my grandparents, work so hard, day in and day out, it's just something that I became accustomed to seeing, and I just, it just became second nature to me. My father, Khalif El-Amin, he's a great guy. He's one of my role models, my mentors, one of my confidants. The older I get, the more it becomes more of a brother to brother relationship, or older brother to a younger brother relationship, more than a father-son relationship. But I have the utmost respect for him. He taught me so many valuable lessons. Loving for your brother and sister what you love for yourself. Paying attention to detail, as well as just whatever you want to strive to do, seek to perfect it. Those are just a couple of the lessons that I carry along with me, every day, no matter what I'm doing. I can't thank God enough, for blessing Q and myself with a father like him. Oh, Q is amazing. Q, I'm not just saying it just because he's my brother, but Q is a genius. He's very, very good at a lot of different things. And, for me to be able to, learn and grow and, become the man that I am, I owe a great deal to Q because I've been looking up to him. He's been my big brother. So ever since I remember, I've been, tagging along with him, going to, different events, going to basketball practice, going to summer camps, and it's always been, Q and I. So, for us to be able to, continue our bond and grow and learn and, become professionally successful, with someone who I've, grown up, admiring and, just wanting to be like, it means a lot. So I thank God daily that I'm blessed with a big brother like Q. The opportunity for higher education, it meant a great deal for my family. Q and I have been blessed to be in a family where my mother, our father, both have master's degrees, as well as all of our aunts and uncles on both sides of the family, both have at least a bachelor's degree. So the family that we've been blessed to be in, it meant a lot because we all hold each other accountable, both personally and professionally.